And now to pick somewhere to play. I got ritual already. I'll play what I got. Time to test the ritual. Irradiated for the Rian. Let's test out the ritual now. 5 maps. This is the longest thing to test in the game, because they take bloody forever. Compared to other content. Well, temple and ritual. Disaster for the time. Unless you get extremely lucky and it pays up, which is nearly impossible. Christ. That was close. That was scary close. Was this lowered? No. It just hurt. Disaster there.
I'm not ready yet.
done. Of course, it's all trash, and it's always gonna be trash. Because that's how the ritual is, full of trash. You literally play this to get trash. So far, first map, not even a divine in total, I won't even count. Up to the next ritual. The worst thing in a fucking game. Unless you get lucky with a mage blood, or with a headhunter, or something like that. Which is extremely rare. Everything else is trash. Even the omens it gives it 90% of time are trash. They are valuable omens, of course. But good luck on getting them. Give the maniac boss. Divine drop. Perhaps there's annulment. I'm not sure how much is annulment right now. Half of a divine. 112. 101. 2/3 of a divine. With the shit currency it gave on a previous map, we call 2 maps 2 divines. So far on the ritual maps. I wanted her inside, but maybe better not when I see the damage she deals. I like Old Ritual more. I really, really like Old Ritual 10 times more. Much better. Because they can drop anything. Here, uniques, uniques, uniques. I've never seen Painter's Servant. That's a night. Of course it's trash. How else with a fucking bridge but trash? Results and device. Trash. Jesus Christ, 20 exalts. Complete trash every. 2 divines in 2 maps for the ritual so far. It ain't worked at all. I mean, I realized that 2-3 days ago when I tested it for the first time. Thank God I did not play this crap during this season. Thank God. Would be so fucking pissed if I started with this. Map is great. If there were more maps like this.
I'm not ready yet.
Almost there. Don't give up now. Son, eh? Spirit's wheel is on. Don't lose focus. The spirit calls. Begins.
The essence is gonna be actually short. One is not even on a boss. No, it is. Thank God. No, it's not. The boss is up. Did I hear? Okay, we're not reaching. What the? This is map number 3 of the ritual. I think Black Cat should be valuable. I'm not sure though. No, it's not. Disaster. The entire ritual is basically a disaster. I can take these things out of 20 exalts. I really don't care, okay? Let's say I took it. 3 ritual maps, 3 divines in total so far. Let's say I took it. I don't need it. But if I was taking it, 20, 40 exalts, still garbage. Previous ritual I played, I opened up 60 pages and gave me nothing. Now I'm gonna open 60 pages again, it's gonna give nothing. That's 120 pages of items, man. For nothing. That ain't fucking normal. Not to mention how hard it is and how many people can't even play this. That's a special topic. Map number 4. Two maps left to test the ritual. If I don't die. I shouldn't die. Goddamn evasive. All of them are evasive. The monkey. Wow, the ritual got that. The game in its current state is great, but there is no reason to play anymore. Yeah. I can kill all pinnacle bosses once I'm done with the ritual. And that's all the content the game has, by the way. What I did now. You can do all content in 4 hours in a game, so you can do all content in around 7, 8 hours. Maxed out. Gonna be way much better on a full release, you know. Way much better when the game actually has come. If you ask me, I'm like 130 hours in the game. The game should start now. Now it should fucking start. When you're strong. But this is where it ends. I threw like in the last 5 days, I think I walked over at least 100 divines in pickups, in events, and whatnot, because I don't care. If it's not a big drop, I don't care. Well, that's what I talk about. You can play to get stronger, you can min max. Okay. I can min max as well right now. So, for example, instead of having here 5 tier 1s and tier 5 mana, I can aim for the same ring tier 1 mana on top of all of these. Why the fuck would I do it when there is nothing to kill? Same applies for all of my items, okay? Look at this. Same applies. Everything is tier 1, tier 2. What matters, of course. 2 300 divines in charms. 4 500 divines in jewels. Like, everything is goddamn perfect. Tier 1s everywhere. So what am I supposed to min-max? 1-2% better sustain or better damage? Just doesn't offer enough content. And why would I do it? There is nothing to kill. There is no challenge. There is literally nothing. Let's be real, I should have finished the season when I completed Atlas and Challenges. And that was like 40 hours ago. So I should have finished the season like after 90 hours. And I'm 130 hours in. Because I had fun. But only with Expedition. I really had a lot of fun with Expedition. That's why I did not finish. And believe it or not, and I gotta say it again, Expedition is the thing I hate the most in Path of Exile 1. And I got thousands and thousands of hours in Path of Exile 1. Expedition is my least favorite content in Path of Exile 1. And it's by far my favorite content in Path of Exile 2. Unbelievable. Also, I don't like what they did to the ritual. I really heavily dislike what they did to the ritual and these changes to the ritual. I think they're trash. Old ritual was better. Much better. That's my point of view, at least. Son. Ugh. As I said, why would I do this shit and suffer when there is no reason to do it? Maxing out all of those maps for what? For fucking what? And I gotta do them again. Where is that shitty ritual? Ritual! It's not ritual now, it's shitual. So much fucking trouble, okay, for nothing. What I counted? 4 maps, 3 divines. Yeah. Even if I took all, it would be 4. Even if I took it all. Too much fucking trouble for that. Too much trouble for that. On these use maps. Let's see the ritual attempt number 4. How bad can it get? It can. Yes, it can. Man, I named it right, it's shitual. It's not a ritual, it's shitual. Maybe it was giving at the start of the season pre-nerf. Now it gives nothing. Maybe it was good. I don't know, I wasn't playing it. I'm glad I wasn't. I would be so fucking pissed off if I did, by the way. I will get disappointed in life if I played this. In life. Even if I took all, there's not even 5 divines. I'm gonna fart in expedition, I'm gonna get 5 divines. You realize how much trouble is this? For what? Did they even realize this shit in GGG? It takes forever to finish. Once you do, this is what you fucking get. Four maps, 4 divines in a ritual. I don't even know if I should play the 5th one.
Shipment sent.
Shipment sent. What do I like so much about Expedition? The amount of currency you can get, the time you can save while doing it. You can enter, check, you don't like it, you move on, you trigger the next one, you don't need to finish it. Okay, you can finish the map in 2 seconds. Even when you go for the full map, it's 3-5 minutes. For amazing currency, or should I say, out of everything I played, and I played shit lot, currency per hour in Expedition is like 5 to 6 times better than all other content combined. Easily. I mean, why do I play today? I play today so I calculate everything. Writing everything down. Oh, fucking chaotic it is. Look how fucking chaotic it is to give them. Zest. Path of Exile 1 you can make loot explosion out of every ritual. But then again you can make loot explosion out of every event. Here you can't do that shit. You can do it in Expedition. Maybe in a Breach High. That's about it. Map is a disaster. Losing frames whenever I click on a fucking reach.
We meet again.
Extremely disappointed. Extremely disappointed. Here we go again. Can reroll implicit modifier. 5,000 for an implicit modifier. And I think it's very cheap, the one of the blessed. They gotta do something about this shit. This is 12 exalts only. And in 5 maps, not even 5 divines out of the ritual. Calculating the previous one, that's 120 pages, man. What is this? Dextral erasure, I think it's fine. 4.5 divines, you gotta defer. .5 divines. Let's say Ritual gave us 5 maps, 8 divines though. For now. That's exactly the same. Like exactly the fucking same. Like the Abyss. That less 10 times less. Like the Bridge. And like 5 times worse than Expedition. Plus, this is deferred. You gotta play to take it. But let's count it. Because I don't give a fuck. Fuck you and the 3 exalts. How was it? This cheap shit. Breaker, first time I see that. Oh my god, it's garbage. As everything is. Is there a single thing in this ritual that's not garbage? You gotta fuck out for 40 exalts. Wish I could delete this defer. I deferred it like 3 days ago. All trash and garbage. And all sucks. Fuck you game, fuck your ritual, shitual, crap. The biggest amount of crap in a game is the shitual. That's 5 maps for 8 divines. Mind you, I gotta play more to grab those 4.5 divines. I got that shit as well now. And it disappeared, you gotta trigger it again. No, there is here. So that would be 5 maps, 8 divines total. I started at 3:37, now it's 4:38. Already an hour passed, and there is one more. It's gonna be, it has to be 6 maps to see the full outcome of one ritual. So I gotta play additional map. Whatever. Additional summoning circle, area plays a powerful boss, complete rituals. There, the last one. And then, let me see what we did today. We did the expedition, we did the abyss, 5 maps, we did 5 maps in a breach. Now this is the 6th map in a ritual and then it's done. There is Val Temple and Delirium to check, but Delirium is 200% delirious. It's more like to test your build, how powerful you are, than to actually farm anything out of the Delirium, because Delirium gives liquid emotions. This is not worth it, this is all crap. 8.8, 7.9 when they drop, if they drop. It's not worth it. For the trouble, it's not worth it. It's just there for you to test how strong you are and 200% delirious and move on. Yeah. So there is no even reason to test how much delirium gives. I can try, but there is no reason to test. I think it sucks. And Val Temple, God forbid. With altars where you can use altar as an exalt. That's the reward of the room. So me sitting on, I don't know how many exalts, with a build worth 5,000-6,000 divines, I'm gonna profit out of your fucking one exalt to ramp up into my gear that I can't ramp up. That's even funnier over there in Valter. I know exactly the content I'm gonna skip on a full game. First 2 in line are Val Temple and Ritual. Ritual and Temple, the first 2 I'm gonna skip. I'll act like they don't exist on a full release. The rest I can play. Breach is nice for leveling. Maybe you get lucky, but for fast maps. Abyss, definitely the better content on maps. What remains? Delirium again to test out how strong you are only. And Expedition as the father and the mother of currency. So I'm gonna play Expedition from the get-go on a full release. My main content will be Expedition, so I ramp up Atlas and I run to the Expedition. And I won't play anything else but the Expedition. We'll see what they plan to add, of course. If they add Delve or if they add Heist. Then I'll be tempted to try Delve and Heist. Yeah. Gotta do the count now, 6 maps. Gave 8 divines and 5. Six, 120 for annulment. That's nearly a divine. With all the shit crap I'll get on a map, I guess that's 9 divines on actual maps. I guess. Oh, hey. I need a big open thing to be the last, and this looks like it's gonna be the last. Just the blacksmiths. I'm on 20 more bosses, please. 20 more. The ritual is done. 6 maps, around 9 divines. Which would be 8 divines in 5 maps. And I can pick this up out of 4.5 and lose all that freaking tribute. And I will, because I know it won't give a fucking thing. As always. Was right. Trash and garbage, trash and garbage. Omega trash and omega garbage everywhere. At least we take this 4.5 divines out of it. Because it sucks so much. So, 9 divines in a ritual. 6 maps. That's the bottom line. The ritual is garbage. Let's see now. Time. 04:49. 6 maps. Because that's how long it takes to finish. Total of 9 divines. In 1 hour. Let's say 15 minutes. $30 freaking divines in expedition. $8 divines in the abyss. 7 divines in breach. 9 divines in a ritual. Expedition is the mother and the father of this game. That's the bottom line. Someone tested this shit, I tested the living shit out of it in the last 6-7 days. Today was the final test. We know what's good.
Shipment sent.
You can always get lucky now, and someone says, "Oh, hey, you can get Headhunter in the ritual." Well, I got my Headhunter on a classic map. Should I count luck as the factor of what content is good, or the share currency? When I do Path of Exile 1, I count share currency. Share currency out of heist. I get, even when the maps are bad, for example, 10 divines per hour. Here, in the expedition, 20 to 40 divines per hour. You can't get that shit if you're unlucky out of the classic maps. Abyss, Ritual, Breach, God forbid, you just can't get it. You gotta go mega lucky with some shitty drop. But that doesn't count. What counts is the actual content and what currency it drops. It's crystal clear what drops the most. It's expedition.
Have an order? Oh, it's you.
Crystal clear.